the, there's two sets of taps for every letter, or two series of taps. The first series tells you what row the letter is in, and the next series of taps tells you its position in the row.
Oh, very good.
And I ran a link to another building for about 10 months using visual tap code, where I could get one eye looking under my door at the door of one in the next building, and they would wedge it open, and they kept a rock in there, a little rock.
Yeah.
And I could see their hand move across the crack in the door, and they could see my fist at the bottom of my door. Instant communication.
Right.
We used visual tap code, and I was not the first one that did that, or the last. When I moved up, somebody else took it up. And as time went on, we got a lot better at communicating. In the early days, the senior ranking officer could get about 100 words in and out every day. Later on, we got it up to 1,000, and that wasn't enough.
Wow, that's incredible.
But in the middle years when we were there, this little enamelware cup was our main means of communicating within a building. You kind of stuff your mouth into this and push it against the brick wall, and you talk against pressure, and the guy on the other side of the wall with his ear in exactly the right place can hear you just like we're here now.
Wow, it's amazing.
And the guy, of course, who's talking, he doesn't know if the other guy hears him until he hears a little tick on the wall. You got to do it with your fingernail, otherwise they can hear it out the window.
Wow.
And then when we got together in fairly large groups, we used the hand code. Like, this is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. There's no K in this code.
Oh, why not?
Too hard to do.
Oh, okay. Is that based on American Sign Language?
So it's pretty much like it, but
Okay.
I don't think anybody knew the sign language there.
Okay.
No, actually the K is the one that's missing from the tap code.
Oh, sure.
If we wanted a K, we had to do it like this.
Okay.
And then an L, M, N, O, P. And I can't remember what we used for Q.
Q?
Could be.
R?
R, S, T, U, and I can't remember V, W, X, Y, Z. Q, oh, that's Q.
Okay. Yeah. So you're always waving Q to the guards?
Not twice.
Not twice. Yeah,
They-
right.
they knew what it meant.
Oh boy. I'll be right back.
But using this hand code, they could send messages faster than a guy could write. When we were communicating between one big cell and another, we'd always have a guy standing there. He had a enamelware plate, and they were all scratched and scuffed. We'd take a little of the toothpaste we got from them and smear it all over it so he could write on it. And he'd keep a wet towel on his shoulder, so if a guard showed up, he'd just grab the towel and wipe the plate clean. But I was transcribing once for these guys, and I couldn't write as fast as they could send and receive. And by the way, we made the pencils. We stole the pencil lead from the guards and the officers that ran the camp. And then we'd peel off the pencil part, and we'd make little pencils by taking little sticks of bamboo and we'd make a pencil and tie it with string real tight, and we had a bunch of pencils for everybody.
Is that list still coming around that was getting passed around with the codes on it, with the letter codes? Yeah. I was gonna ask you to show us exactly how that works again then. So the first tap that you do is gonna pick
It picks the row
the
that
row
the
that it's
letter's
in.
in.
Okay, so there's 5 rows. So if you tap 4, you're in the 4th row.
That's right.
The next tap will tell you how many letters down that row.
Well, no.
Okay.
Rows this way.
Oh, rows are
Well,
this
it
way.
works both ways.
Oh.
Some people memorized it
Oh,
vertical,
yeah.
but it comes out the same.
Okay, so your rows go across.
Yeah.
So if you tap twice, you're the 2nd row down,
Yep.
and if you tap 3 times, it's the 3rd letter in on that row.
Yep.
Oh, very cool. Very cool.
It's slow and cumbersome. Takes a lot of time, but time is all what we
Right.
had.
Right. So if you had a new guy coming in and he didn't know the hand signals, how would you teach the guy the hand signals if he didn't know them coming in?
When we learned the tap code, they gave us the instructions by using the entire alphabet, and they tap wherever the Z would be 26 taps.
Right, right. Okay.
And they explained it to us it took about an hour,
Yeah.
and then we had it. Once
Wow.
you got it, it's so simple that you don't have to do a lot. Using it takes practice.
Did you have those codes written down, the tap code written down?
No.
Because they could take that, right? How do
Yeah.
so you just have to you have to memorize where those positions are in your
Yeah,
head?
well,
That sounds like a lot of work.
A, B, C, D, E,
Yeah.
F, G, H, I, J, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V.
So when you first start out, you have to do a lot of thinking. In your mind, you're thinking, okay, where's that letter? But after a while, it becomes second nature to you.
Yeah, you get better at it as
Okay.
time goes by.
Up to 1,000 words in a day.
Yes.
Wow.
Now, the tap code was right at the beginning,
Yeah,
right?
we
When you were
didn't. Well,
solitary, or
after 2 years, I was still doing the visual tap code, looking under the door.
Oh, sure.
And I remember telling them that there had been 2 escapes the night before, and it was pretty hard times around there for a while. They didn't get a mile away,
Yeah.
but they messed up the world for us.
Oh boy. Everybody got punished for that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
some people really bad.
Oh. What happens to the actual people that make the escape attempt?
Well, one of them was killed.
Okay.
The other one, he violated an order to make that escape.
Uh-huh.
He was ordered, you don't try to escape unless you got outside help.
Okay.
And he didn't. He just wanted to be in the record books.
Oh. Was he the one that was killed?
No,
Okay. So if you needed to tap out a code that had a K in it,
just
you
use
just
a C.
You would use a C. Okay, I was going to ask, would you use a C or just skip that letter? Okay, use a C.
Well, one of the things we did, we always had the same guys communicating, either whether the hand code or through the wall or whatever, because the 2 guys, when they communicate together for a long time, they develop a shorthand.
Okay.
Like, that is TT, this is TS, the is just T.
Oh, very cool.
You can basically take the vowels out of the letter, out of the words.
Oh, sure. And you communicated like that the entire time you were in there? Did they ever give you guys any amount of freedom at all?
The last year and a half,
Okay.
we we were all together in 50-man cells, and they kind of let us all out in the courtyard together.
Okay. Did you have an idea when that was going on that the war could be coming to an end, or what did you think when they started putting all you guys in the same area together?
We were pretty sure it was coming to an end. We
Okay.
learned how to read through their propaganda.
Oh, okay.
And when they did sign the treaty required them to read the treaty to us
Oh,
within 24 hours.
did they do it?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
they took us half out at a time,
Mm-hmm.
and they read the treaty to the first half. And there's a guy on the edge of the crowd, and he's giving us the whole thing
Oh, sure.
through the window.
Yeah. So you already knew before you went out
Yeah,
there.
when the second half went out, they ignored the reading.
Yeah. So did this method of communication start in the Vietnam War, or did it exist beforehand?
I don't know.
Okay. Hello, Lauren. How are you? There's a chair right there towards the end right there if you want to. There's a chair right over there. Next between Don and John down there. So you think you could tap out something for us and we can figure it out? You can't go very fast though. You can't go very fast.
Well, I can tap out my name.
I got the first one. It was a D.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The second one is this.
B.
A.
A. Oh. Oh yeah. 1 1. Got it. Okay.
I can't remember V.
It's gonna be in the last row down there. 5 1.
TUVWXYZ.
5 1, right?